Hello everyone, myself Chirag, and today we are going to start Standard 12, chapter number 2, Sexual Reproduction in Flowering Plant. Here, in this chapter, we include several topics like basic introduction about reproduction, types of reproduction, events of fertilization, and the basic unit of male and female reproductive organ like androecium and gynoecium. Okay, so we're starting from what is sexual reproduction in flowering plant. So here, flowering, it means in the plant, the flower, it's a basic unit for reproduction. So, reproduction in flowering plant. So, in this chapter, we understand the morphology, structure, and the process of sexual reproduction in flowering plant. So all this process is studied in angiospermic plant. Now, what is angiospermic plant? It's the angiospermic plants. It's a vast group for plant species. It includes most of the trees, herbaceous plant, shrubs, etc. So, in the angiospermic plant, what is the meaning of angiospermic plant? So here, angiospermic plants, it having a flower and it produce or it generate seeds. Okay, angiospermic plant means ऐसे प्लांट की जहां पे फ्लावर तो ग्रो करता ही है, उसके साथ साथ ये फ्लावर्स जो है वो क्या डेवलप करवाएंगे? तो वो डेवलप करवाएंगे सीड्स. ओके, नाउ नेक्स्ट पॉइंट, what is reproduction? What is reproduction? So here, reproduction means to produce living organism, to produce living organism with the help of reproduction process. So there are two types of reproduction. First one is asexual reproduction, second one is sexual reproduction. Here, what is the difference between sexual and asexual reproduction? So sexual reproduction and asexual reproduction. Asexual reproduction means offspring, means new young one is produced with or without involvement of gamete formation. In asexual reproduction, offspring is produced by with or without involvement of gamete formation through parent. It means in asexual reproduction only single parent will require, either male, either female. In sexual reproduction, there are both the parent, male as well as female, are required for this sexual reproduction. Now, what is in brief we study about sexual and asexual. So, in sexual reproduction, it means here male, female, male and female, it developed gamete. Male, it generate male gamete, female, it generate female gametes. Okay, through the process of meiosis, male and female gamete will produce, but through the process of meiosis. Meiosis means it's a one type of division process. Now, here gamete, male gamete and female gamete is n number, female gamete also n number. Now, male gamete and female gamete are fused together with the help of fertilization process, and it will generate zygote, and zygote it converts into new organism. Here, male it develop gametes which form n number. Female it develop gamete which form in the n form. Now, through the meiosis process, male gamete, female gamete are fused together and it generates zygote. Zygote it converted into new species, new organism. A fusion, the form of 2n. यानी कि यहाँ पे डाइप्लॉइड जनरेट होगा. मेल गैमेट कैसे जनरेट होता है? तो वो हैप्लॉइड प्रोड्यूस होता है. सेम एज फीमेल गैमेट कैसे होती है? तो हैप्लॉइड होता है. नाउ व्हाट इज meiosis? Meiosis means division process. It means male यानी कि parent to n form, to n number. When meiosis process it develop two set, two division n. Now parent it develop gametes n number. Male it develop n number, same as female also develop gametes but in the n number, n form. And here fusion together male gamete as well as female gamete and it develops zygote. Zygote it converts into new organism. So in asexual and sexual reproduction. In asexual reproduction, the offspring it develop, it generate, it exact copy of parent. It means through asexual reproduction, the organism is a clone. It means actual copy of parent. And in asexual reproduction, the offspring is a mixture. It means character. In organism, the character are mixed. Means male character and female character. both the character are fused and it develop a organism. It means here not exact copy of parent. It means through sexual reproduction the organism it develop, but it's a not exact copy of parent cell. Okay. Now events of sexual reproduction. First one, pre-fertilization event. Second, fertilization event. And third one is post fertilization. Okay, so there are three events in sexual reproduction. First one is pre-fertilization event, second one is fertilization, and third one is post fertilization. In pre-fertilization there are two processes. First one is gamete formation, also called as a gametogenesis. Second process, gamete transfer process. It means gamete transformation. In pre-fertilization event, there are two processes. First one is gamete formation. Second one is जो गैमेट डेवलप हुआ, जो गैमेट प्रोड्यूस हुआ, वो गैमेट क्या होगा, ट्रांसफर होगा. इट मींस गैमेट ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन. इन फर्टिलाइजेशन तो यहाँ पे क्या होगा, जो गैमेट प्रोड्यूस हुआ है वही गैमेट यहाँ पे आके क्या करेगा, तो फ्यूजन करेगा. यानी कि यहाँ पे क्या होगा, तो फर्टिलाइजेशन प्रोसेस, फ्यूजन ऑफ गैमेट्स, male and female. And last one is post fertilization. Post fertilization, here it divides into two process. First one is zygote formation and last one is embryogenesis. Okay, so events of sexual reproduction. First one is pre-fertilization event, second one is fertilization event, and last one is post-fertilization events. In pre-fertilization event, there are two processes. First one is gamete formation, यानी कि gametogenesis process. Second one is gamete transformation. In fertilization, only the fusion process between male and female gametes. Last one is post fertilization, यानी कि फर्टिलाइजेशन के बाद का पीरियड, जहां पे क्या होगा, तो फर्स्ट डेवलप करेगा जाइगोट एंड यही जाइगोट सेकंड में क्या होगा, तो एम्ब्रियोजेनेसिस प्रोसेस के थ्रू वो डेवलप होगा और न्यू यंग वंस के अंदर वो कन्वर्ट होगा. ओके, सो आई होप यहां तक सबको पता चल रहा है. ओके, सो यहां तक हमने इंट्रोडक्टरी पार्ट देखा कि क्या होता है यहाँ पे सेक्सुअल रिप्रोडक्शन के अंदर, उनके इवेंट्स कितनी है, तो 3 इवेंट्स है. प्री फर्टिलाइजेशन, फर्टिलाइजेशन एंड पोस्ट फर्टिलाइजेशन। यहाँ पे हमने उसका ब्रीफ एक इंट्रोडक्शन देख लिया। अब नेक्स्ट लेक्चर के अंदर, नेक्स्ट वीडियो लेक्चर के अंदर हम हर एक इवेंट्स को बाय डिटेल हम पढ़ेंगे। सो यहाँ तक अगर आपको समझ में आ रहा है तो इस वीडियो को लाइक करो, शेयर करो एंड सब्सक्राइब करो। थैंक यू सो मच।